Dude, we were talking about stuff.
I'm leaving. I swear to God.
Why do you have to act like that? We want to talk about other.
Why don't you go cry?
Well, then I'll leave. You want me to leave? All right, let's go. Fuck it. I'm gonna call Ho. Bye. I'm leaving for real.
No.
That's how much this means to me. That was terrible. Should I leave the stream? Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Stone. Stone, I want to tell you right now.
Well,
Stone, change that right now or I'm leaving.
Change what?
My name. Put it back to Madness or I'm out of here, motherfucker.
Oh my God, you're such a crybaby.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You respect me, motherfucker. I dodge. Go hang out with some people that do like me. Because that's bullshit.
Yep.
Take the piss shit off. I'm out of here. Fuck you.
Fucking harsh in my vibe here, man. It's
Madness,
like on the screen.
I guarantee you.
Goodbye.
Hold on, real quick. Madness,
No,
I guarantee
fuck you. Here it goes. But if you interrupt, it's destroyed. It's destroyed everybody. So stop your narcissism and just let me sing it. Rumor, I'm leaving now.
back in the day.
I'm so sick of your fucking shit with that. You know what? I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Are you hearing this?
Bag of shit.
Can you hear me, man?
That's definitely a classic. It's going to be a classic. I would like to start collecting more clips of that. There's a couple things that I want to try to be better about collecting clips for. So, however, I just wanted to point out something real quick. Somebody had expressed some concern about our chat box, and we just talked about it and sent messages, and nobody touched the chat box. Nobody even knows how to turn off the chat box. And if you click on the stream, it's on there. So nobody did anything to it. And nobody knows how to do anything to it. But I'm sure if we cared enough, we could look it up and find out. But it's still up there for anybody that wants to check out the last stream. That was a long stream. That was 8 hours and 15 minutes of streaming.
And
Where not
90%,
much. Yeah.
not 90% of it was dead air.
Exactly. There was not much said. There was a lot of barnacling going on. I did, however, finish Far Cry 5, which I'm pretty happy about. It was a very strange ending. But it's completely got it set up for the next Far Cry, so I'm pretty excited about that. But anyway, fart and cry. Is that like a clever way to say Far Cry? Fart and cry? Or is that what you thought of our stream earlier?
To Madness.
Oh.
What's up, Bizarre?
Are you?
Could be a reference to Custom.
Yeah.
True that.
You know, and Custom, you know, I appreciate him showing up every day and you know, being here for everybody. I think everybody could definitely be more appreciative of that. But you know, like I do think that we need to try to pay attention to what's going on as it happens a little more, perhaps. You know, like take a look at the chat every once in a while. Is anybody being an asshole? Is anybody doxing? You know,
You're gonna go live. There's a certain level of responsibility.
Yeah, we gotta pay attention.
Just clicking on the go live button and sitting there doesn't count as doing something.
I mean, you know, like apparently something happened on the stream earlier while Custom was on. Okay. Involving Anon. And, you know, I've talked to him before about paying attention to what's going on. you know. So Custom, if you're out there, maybe you could explain this to us. And yes, we do have large shows to fill after the last entertaining stream. I know that was so entertaining that that it was hard to believe how entertaining it was, you know. And yet we just keep you know, keep the bar high around here. Hello, Spencer. Well, we're still trying to figure that out, Duke of the Wicked. Like, I don't feel very good. I feel like I was going to pass out for the last 2 or 3 days. Like, I felt awful. I've been taking Mucinex, ibuprofen. I've been playing Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 has really, really been annoying, but I did finish it. I mean, I'm assuming Custom did something.
As somebody who spends every waking moment watching this channel, Duke of the Wicked, like, how the fuck do you not know what happened?
Right? I thought we could at least count on you to tell us.
Fucking retard, Duke of the Wicked. What a disappointment you are.
How good are you sitting here every second of the day? Oh, you know what? You were probably over at Blues. That's why. Because it's more interesting over there. More goes on over there.
Well, yeah, he just goes over there to stir the shit pot.
I understand how much you love it over there. Okay? But we really needed you today. You let us down. You probably missed it, DB, because it's like so boring around here that a lot of people just tune this shit out.
Well, I assume DB actually does stuff in his life, unlike Duke of the Wicked, who just sits here like a fucking barnacle of barnacles.
DB is probably like, I don't know, like running a saw, or like he's listening to the radio about something else, or like he went off to make a sandwich and he missed that part.
That's what you get for watching Blues shit.
It's really hard to be completely attentive to Unbreaded. You know, sometimes I actually, whenever Custom, I can only do it when Custom does a stream. But sometimes when Custom does a stream, I will God, that's so funny.
Listen to 2 other streams at the same time.
The Bazaar said, hop on the BBC for a bit. Duke of the Wicked, that's funny. So anyway, so I can always turn on Custom in another stream or Custom in a TV show, right? Because like he barely talks, and so I can listen to both and like fully understand what's going on. So when Custom does streams, I'm usually watching something else at the same time, and I just assume everyone else is doing that.
The worst part about doing that is when he fucking coughs out of nowhere, and it's just fucking startling.
Yeah, it's very startling. Jump about like 10 feet. Custom coughs, it's like, ah.
Especially if you got some headphones on.
Yeah, exactly. The headphones are the worst. Oh, man. Anyway, between all that, apparently there's some shit going down, and we missed it. So, I don't know. I'm going to pay attention. I'm telling you, though, I feel really terrible today. Like, I feel lightheaded. I felt, like, really sick the last 2 or 3 days. So, like, my attentiveness is not that great either. It's not that great anyway. It's hard for me to focus on anything, but it's really, really bad right now. So I just want to see too, is anybody being an F word in the chat? Because that's not acceptable either. Right? So
So, looking through the news today, and I noticed John was out there doing all sorts of horrible things on the news. Let's see everything that's John's fault. Let's see. A Canadian Prime Minister called snap elections as Trump.
And like I said earlier, too, like he's probably worn out. Anon's probably worn out from having to carry the show, you know, because when he gets on there with Custom, like he knows he's going to have to be doing all the talking. So, you know, there's that.
Wants to break Canada. That's John's fault. Let's see what else is John's fault. Wildfires prompt evacuation in Carolinas as New Jersey crews battled their own blaze. Also John's fault. Don't know why John's playing with matches again. Attorney General says Supreme Court could get involved in Alien Enemies Act case. That's John Malinka right there. It's his shenanigans. A deal in the desert. U.S. and Ukraine meet ahead of Russia's ceasefire talks. Once again, it's another John Malinka thing. Google confirms Gmail upgrade with 3 billion users must now decide. That's John Malinka's fault. Former U.S. attorney for Virginia found dead, police say. Now, I'm not saying that's John Malinka, but we all know that's John Malinka.
John Malenko. John Malenko.
Fire erupts at Walt Disney World's Epcot, forcing ride evacuation. That smells of John Malenko for sure.
John, yeah.
Israel strikes southern Gaza hospital as it targets Hamas operatives and escalating of renewed something or other. That's John Malenko. Snow White, how controversial Disney princess fared in blue and red county cinemas. Also, that's another John Malenko. Let's see here. Turkey jails Istanbul mayor before trial, stoking opposition anger. That just reeks of John Malenko. He's always in Turkey poking around in the politics. Don't know what's his deal with that. Channing Tatum's shocking body transformation from 235 to 172 pounds in months. It's John Malenko stealing his food. Of course. All these problems are John Malenko's. They're all John Malenko's fault. God damn it, John, what the fuck? I'll make some more pork chops later. Custom, you gotta start dressing in brighter colors. Wear hot pink.
Well, he's right about the brighter colors, but I think Custom would look better in green. You know, like some fresh, like spring green, like lime green. You know, and that's his favorite color.
Hot pink. I don't have anything hot pink.
Sean can lend you some of his leotards, I'm sure.
Why are you trying to join MC Nemesis?
No, because he wants to stir up drama for his channel so he gets views because he's an idiot and he thinks that will work. Despite trying that for a decade and it not working. Because he has to explain to his girlfriend, who he lives off of, why he hasn't got a real job. And he keeps saying that YouTube's going to work out for him. He just has to draw up enough controversy to make money off of. That's why. He's only been doing that for a few years now, so he's just been grifting on her for a few.
Well, he's trying to join.
So don't let him up. It's actually funnier. Funny if we just talk shit about him and he's not allowed up to defend himself. It's even funnier.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, is he?
And, just to make it clear, MC Nemesis is not allowed on Unbreaded by any means. We all know, he's got kids in his Discord. He's a fucking weirdo. We do not ever allow him on panel. And Custom didn't let him on panel, which was good.
Oh, that's interesting. In the private chat, he's just typing a bunch of racist stuff and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, see, like Adon said, it's better for him. There's no point in having that dude on a panel ever.
People who are doing good in life don't do that sort of thing. So I'm glad his life is failing. Oh no, we're not letting that fucking retard up. Always good.
Yeah, as far as that goes, DB, and he's been up here before, and a couple times, like several years ago. I think he came up like once or twice. I don't remember. And, I asked him, I was like, why do you let kids in your Discord? And, he defends that shit. Like he stands on that shit, so not only, it's not just some shit that people are making up, like he actively encourages it. And he's definitely talked about it multiple times. So for anybody that doesn't understand why we don't let him on, that's the biggest reason. He is also a racist piece of shit. I mean, there's several reasons. Attention seeking, nobody has time for that over here, but those are just some of the reasons.
Gonna do is yell and shout and scream and make up a bunch of lies. It's not entertainment. If I want to see that, I'll just go down to the mental wing of the fucking hospital and fucking throw M&Ms on the ground or some shit and claim that they're conspiracies. I mean, I
Okay, and so just to keep looking at the chat, Ben Pock said let him up. Ben Pock did come back later. He came on the stream that I was on, or he came on when I was on, because I told everybody, like, we don't ever let him up. And Ben Pock was like, oh, well, I didn't know that stuff about him. And to be fair, Ben Pock's relatively still like considered new. It's only been a couple years he's been here, and MC Nemesis dates back for a while. So I could understand why maybe he didn't catch the stream, or he didn't, like, not everybody watches every fucking stream of Unbreaded or anything else. And so sometimes, you don't know. And, and that's why we were talking about it. And then John said, oh, let him up. Don't be scared like Stone. I don't know. Maybe John didn't know about that either, I guess.
know you guys have fun watching the self-destructives come up here and implode on themselves, but for me, it's just a headache.
This may be, I think this may be where Anon started getting irritated with everybody. And then Adamana said, this is just so boring, let him up. So everybody's trying to, like, obviously we don't want him up here. If it had been me on that panel, it wouldn't even be a discussion. Like, I would have shut it down in the chat too. I mean, I don't know. Custom didn't let him on. Hopefully he doesn't plan on letting him on in the future. But I feel like this is probably where he started getting, and rightfully so, because who wants to debate letting some weird chomo on panel? That shouldn't have even been a discussion.
I used to do paperwork for a clinic. I've had my full of actual fucking tards. I shouldn't be saying tards. Developmentally disabled people who are self-destructive. You know, I just can't anymore.
That is true. There's a lot of weirdos around here.
It came up typing a bunch of. Oh, I'll post it in the Discord. I'll just screenshot it.
Okay, I see what happened. This is what happened. This is exactly what happened. Let's see. This is so boring. Just let him up. I'm seeing Fear up there. You'll let Neopets up, though. Crazy work. I guess y'all didn't know about MC Nemesis. And Anon probably didn't feel like explaining it for the billionth time.
Because fuck it. Yeah, I don't want to fucking deal with this shit. I mean, if he comes out, I'll just fucking leave. Not because any other reason other than I just want to deal with this.
See what I said? I said he didn't feel like dealing with that shit. And then he just literally said, because I don't feel like dealing with this shit. It's like I read minds.
Actually, we should probably add him to the fucking strike squad. Dang, shouldn't we? But I'll put that in the wall of shame.
Y'all are basically calling him a pussy because he doesn't want to entertain a fucking chomo or let him up. Like a racist piece of shit up. Which, you know what? Thank goodness that he was up there. Because, you know, like, otherwise, probably he might have been let up.
Oh, man. Oh, come on. No. Sheboygan.
He didn't do anything wrong, though, Duke of the Wicked. He had a good reason to spaz out. I just think that, like, he got frustrated and maybe, like, some other people that, you know, didn't necessarily deserve it might have got caught in the crosshairs. But, like, he had a valid reason to be upset, I think.
That does not feel good. If it will make a non-leave, I say let him up. Shut up, broken nose. You contribute to nothing. You do nothing. You say nothing. Quiet your mouth. And your hands. I already told you why fucking Stone's always broke when he works 13 hours a day, 9 days a week. At 9:45 every night, a man approaches him and takes all his money.
Okay. All right, let's see. I'm seeing Fear up there. You'll let Neopets up, though. That's the best time to let him up then. Nobody gives a fuck what he said. Anon, fuck him. Broken nose. If it will make Anon leave, I say let him up. John said add Stone to the strike squad, too. I want to know how he's always broke when he works 13-hour day. Ninja with the pencils laughing. LOL. Automana says, no, I like Anon. And then John said, Broken Nose is a respected and needed member of this society.
Not sure why it happens, but it happens. Oh, fuck Broken Nose. Broken Nose contributes to fucking nothing. Neither do 90% of the people who are in the chat. Are you fucking kidding me? These are not people. These are not human beings. They do not have jobs or contribute to society or even their own lives. They're not exploring anything academic or intelligent. They are not improving anyone's lives or their own. They are not.
And you know what? He's right, too, because y'all want to sit here and listen to a bunch of racist chomos. That's some fucked up shit.
Engaged in charity work or doing anything productive. These are swine at best.
All right, and then in the chat, Broken Nose points the finger up at that statement. John said, he's a shithead, but I fucked with him, referring to Broken Nose. Ben Pog says, Anon's dropping the ball, Mana. Ninja with a pencil is laughing and eating popcorn because apparently this is funny to him that chomos and racists get on the panel. John said Broken Nose is one of the few sock accounts that evolved. And Ben Pog said, Cries a River Nanner. So everybody's being like, yeah, but like you can understand why he would be like this shit is not funny that you like. I don't know why you guys would want fucking MC Nemesis up. I don't care if you're bored. I don't care if you're tired of Custom sitting there and farting. Like under no circumstances do we want somebody like that up here.
And when you cast pearls before swine, you get absolutely nothing out of anything. I actually have a job, Broken Nose. I have education. I do charity work. I have family. I have friends. You don't know anything. I could tell from your attitude and the way you talk about things that you're just a fucking loser. And I do mean that. If you died tomorrow, no one would even know. Who the fuck would know if you died tomorrow? No one.
Let's see. Broken Nose said, sounds like Anon is talking about himself. Out of Mana said, this is why I decided to stay a silent viewer. Well, Out of Mana, you're always welcome to comment here. John, you're failing, Mana. Out of Mana said, I know. And John said, God damn.
So. I like half of you in the chat. I'm gonna be honest. Like I originally came up in the underground because I have pity for underdogs, as I've stated before. Pity. It's not empathy, it's pity. If any of you could ever get out of the underground, you would. You're not here because of some fucking misplaced want for fighting for some underclass. You're not here because you're forcibly marginalized. You marginalize yourselves. Go fuck yourselves.
Okay, and then let's see. John says, so let him on. This ain't it. So John's still trying to advocate to let the racist Chomo on the stream.
Be nice to people. Fix the world. Do good things. Contribute. Or at least fix your own fucking lives. Don't you dare get frustrated with that. I get frustrated with all y'all all the fucking time. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm trying to talk to
Ben Pog said, Nanner, don't you dare get frustrated with us.
half y'all is like talking to a fucking wall. And then half the time you guys are like, what does this word mean? Like, are you fucking like serious? Come on, guys. Don't be fucking running your mouths to me when I fucking try to be nice to all y'all and y'all act like dicks for no fucking reason. If you got shitty lives, fix your shitty lives. Don't come at me with your bullshit.
They're acting like dicks for a reason because they really want to hear a racist Chomo on the panel because they're quote unquote bored.
Fucking have any sort of now I got no problem with Benno. I only have a splinter of an issue with John. John's got no respect for anyone. But half y'all need to understand I could easily just...
All right. And then let's see. John said he's talking about me. Ben Pog said, don't mix this shit with real life, bro. John said I wouldn't give him a discount to my foot OnlyFans.
Leave and never fucking come back. I've done it before. and only came back just because people kept fucking messaging me. I've got friends and hobbies and shit. And
Because we do what we want, Duke of the Wicked.
only come on here at night after I get home and shit. So have fun with that. And I work from home, so go figure on that. But unlike the rest of y'all, I do not have a broken jalopy. I do not fucking live in a fucking ghetto in the middle of nowhere. I have options in my life. Don't mistake my kindness for desperation.
Let's see. John said, I do, but I lose it quickly. And then John says, without you, Dave, we only have Spooky calling us idiots. Broken Nose says, keep explaining yourself. Then Pox says, Nanner, nobody is saying you need to be here. What the fuck? I mean, I would prefer if he was here. I like Anon.
It's just kindness. And I can be very unkind if I want to be. Just because I tried to turn over a new leaf recently, the last year, doesn't mean I can easily go back to fucking owning people left and right. It wouldn't be a problem for me. Someone's trying to turn over a new leaf and be nice to you, don't fucking fuck with them. It's not a smart idea. I'm not explaining myself. I'm just fucking talking because I'm on fucking panel. Okay, fine. All right. Peace then, y'all.
I think he's just frustrated because everybody wanted to let the racist Chomo on. I'm just trying to figure out how everybody else got into it because, like, I think like he was upset with Wig Splitter and DB, and so I was just looking in the chat to see if they were even in the chat when this happened. I haven't seen either one of them in there. Let's see. Out of Mana says, I just wanted to speak in the chat for once because I like this bunch of coconuts for some reason, and you have entertained me for years. And then Broken Nose says, because you were so scary, Elon. All right, let's see if we can get past this. There's something we missed.
Yeah, I don't really understand what triggered him so much because, like, it didn't really seem like anything that said that was mean. But you know, I know that he feels like he's putting in a fair amount of effort carrying the stream for custom all the time.
Just imagine all the farting he's had to listen to.
Imagine.
That's a lot. That's a lot of farting.
How much farting have you listened to, Zai?
That would bother anybody.
The hell?
I don't know, John. I don't know who gets the points for that.
Okay, so did he have his camera on before? Yeah, he did. Okay. So it looks like he's not even paying attention. And then he's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And when you cast pearls before swine, you get absolutely nothing out of anything. I actually have a job, broken nose. I have education. I do charity work. I have family. I have friends. You don't know anything. I can tell from your
now, aren't we? That's what I'm talking about.
All right, I'm just looking in the chat to see if we missed anything. Adamana said, man's angry. John said he misses Neopets. Ben Puck says, Nanner, stop being a chick. Big Will style. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So,
Custom, how you doing, man? You hanging in there?
Yeah, how you doing?
We're praying for you, buddy. I'll talk to this MC Nemesis guy. Who the fuck is he? Let him on. I'll talk to him.
Man, I love that
Yes,
fight.
well.
I'm praying for you, buddy. That was fucking great.
Let me guess. He's 500 fucking pounds. Hey, Custom,
I don't know.
did you hear what they found under the Great Pyramid, man?
No.
I mean, but it's the Unbreaded channel. So whoever's running it, the panel needs to like at least do something, you know, or at least pay attention, or like at least end the stream, right? Like hit the end button.
Dude. So you know how big the pyramids already are. They found cylindrical columns that go down like a mile deep. Like underneath the Great Pyramid. It goes down under a mile.
Damn.
All right, and then if you notice in the chat, let's see. Okay, there's DB. DB shows up in the chat, and DB does a fire sign right there. And then Wig Splitter said, got it, John. And then John said, let MC Nemesis on. Dave left. Benny does your chow got nuts. So John's still trying to get MC Nemesis on there. And Wig Splitter says he's just going to be racist as fuck.
That's more than damn, man. That could change everyone's understanding on everything, you know. Some kind of machines, I'm guessing. Custom, I can't just sit up here and babysit your ass. Why the fuck did I come up here? What's up with Anon, man? Who
I
broke
don't know
Anon
what
heart?
happened.
And then let's see. Adamana says looking good, Pog. 61 says F MC Nemesis. Don't let him over here. See, even 61 knows. And then John's like, okay, we should let him on and flag Unbreaded. And yes, everyone has their own channels, but we like being on the same channel. We enjoy being part of a team.
Somebody broke
I
his
don't
heart.
know. He was talking 1 minute, and the next minute he got all mad and left.
Damn it, Pest. You broke Nanner's heart, and now he's fucking cringing out on everybody. Who says we're not cool enough to go vertical, Custom? We're vertical as fuck right now, aren't we? That's what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ. Guys, what, John? Guys, what? I don't know who the fuck MC Nemesis is, 621. Let him up. What? Let me guess. He's got accusations that other people around have accusations of. Let me fucking guess. Guys. And we flag Unbreaded.
Dude. All right. Just for anybody that doesn't remember, MC Nemesis talks to kids in Discord, okay? And just because we're bored, we don't let fucking chomos on here.
So
we're bored.
It's time to put him out front. It's time to put the spotlight on his ass and humiliate him.
no, we're not. We don't want to do that.
We're
Fuck
gonna
him,
humiliate
dude.
him.
Other people do that. Other
We're
people
gonna
do that.
humiliate
That's
him.
not our job here. Our job
Okay,
is just to keep him
luckily I'm not
far
in
the
control
fuck
here,
away
so I'm just talking.
from
It's not
us.
like I can let somebody up here.
Our job is to keep him far the fuck away from us, dude. He has kids in his Discord, and when you tell him that that's wrong, he argues that it's not.
Well, I wouldn't know
Like,
that.
we've been down this
I don't
road,
fuck with
like, we've let him on and argued with him and all that a billion times. Like, we don't need to do that
I
anymore.
wasn't gonna argue with him. I wasn't gonna argue with him. That would be giving him too much. I was just gonna crack jokes.
And just in general, we don't go to Blues because we're bored. Okay, we don't let Chomos on.
We can go to
because
Blues if we're
bored,
trolling
all
that
right?
place. We can go to
Like-
Blues if we're trolling that place. Absolutely.
Like there's certain things that just like the excuse because we're bored doesn't fly with.
No, I thought he was the one wanting to get up here. Like I wasn't like
He
saying,
keeps trying to get up here multiple times, and if we unbanned him, I don't know why. Because if anybody lets him up here, I don't even know what to
he
do
will
about
be crushed like he
that
deserves.
anymore.
He
Like
will
how
be
many
crushed like he
times have
deserves.
we talked about MC Nemesis on here? Like I've never been in MC Nemesis Discord, John. Never. Just don't understand.
He must have been before my time. I don't really remember MC Nemesis.
But it seems like you're really interested in talking to him, so I'm sure that you can find a way to get in there. It seems like you really want to hang out with him.
I've heard the name.
Custom should remember who MC Nemesis is.
Yeah, a little bit. I know who he is.
Okay. Like we need to try to it's not, oh, we're bored. Go ahead and let him on.
I mean, it's nothing's gonna make us look bad for crushing somebody. Rumor. Good thing I'm not in charge here, Rumor, so you don't have to worry about anything. I'm just talking.
I know. I'm not mad. I'm just like, I just can't believe sometimes it's just like, oh, because we're bored. And I get it. It's boring around here. It sucks. But I promise you, it's a lot worse when there's a lot of fucking drama and bullshit going on. Like that shit's not that much fun either. It's only fun for the fucking retards in the chat. Okay?
It must not be fun for people that have like dirt all over them. I'm sure. Absolutely.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's just there's not a lot going on here, but it's also very low drama. Okay.
Right.
Which is a good thing too. So
Drama.
But anyway, I just wanted to refresh.
I don't even know how to get into drama. I was just gonna crack jokes. I apologize, Rumor, if it.
I know it's not your fault. You didn't know who he was, but Custom, you definitely knew who he was. Like, let's just not engage them.
Rumor, did you guys hear about underneath the pyramid?
No.
Did you not hear me talking to Custom?
Yes. When did this happen? Did they just
this just came out this month, this discovery. On a fucking 2 miles of huge.
As far as I'm aware, you cannot take a chat down and put it back up. Like I've never taken a chat down and put it back up before. I just saw all Anon's community posts, and that's some whack ass shit. Like you're mad at people that were literally not on the stream. That is some super foul shit. That is so fucking gross, dude. No, there's stuff about it on the internet. You guys just have to look up MC Nemesis and do your research on it. That is so fucked up. I'm tired of like being on the receiving end of somebody else's fucking mental illness.
I just woke up to this shit.
I know. Yeah, I've been sick all day.
2 days.
I wasn't even on the stream or in the chat. And I actually tried to like it's just some super foul shit. When literally nobody did anything.
I was in and out of the stream. I wasn't even really watching it. I was watching the locales because this shit was more interesting.
That's so fucking gross. Nobody made a habit of having chomos on panel over here. As soon as people found out, they kick them out. But like you're over here like, oh, but you know, if you weren't in the Discord, then we can't believe you. So, but you want to get mad at Stone when Stone didn't have the proof right away to kick somebody off either. You know, that's really hypocritical. I mean, you know, a lot of times he didn't have all the information that he needed. And you're just like, oh, well, just because you say so, I have to take your word. Like you're both using the same argument. So, I mean, you know, I guess people aren't going to believe something until they see proof of it themselves. And so, I mean, that's just how it is. And so Stone had to see proof before he believed it, just like you feel like you need to see proof before you believe something about somebody else. So, I mean, I feel like most people are like that. Anyway, this has been a really shitty night. I feel like Anon's being really fucking dicky right now. I need to lay down because I really feel like shit. I just took some Mucinex and stuff like that. This has been a real shit show. No, but you said, like, how do I know if I wasn't in the Discord? That's what you said. Because you wanted MC Nemesis to come up, John. Like, you were all trying to, like, goad him up into coming on. Who wants MC Nemesis on this panel?
Nobody.
Like, nobody does. Anyway. Ugh, ridiculous. You guys have a good night. We'll probably be back tomorrow with some other Barnacle stream.
Stone, are you sleeping? Stone!